Bakit mo kailangan ng website? Mas makakapagbigay ito sa iyo ng malaking income. Nakakadagdag ito ng kredibilidad sa iyong negosyo dahil magmumukhang professional at mapagkakatiwalaan ng kumpanya or services mo. Pwede mong isama ang website mo sa Google Maps para mas madali kang mahanap ng mga customer mo. Mas mura ito kaysa sa traditional advertising. Pwede kang magtrabaho kahit saan basta may internet connection. Pwede mong ibenta ang mga produkto o serbisyo mo saan ka man sa mundo. Pwede ka nang umalis sa pagiging empleyado at palaguin ang sarili mong negosyo. Kailangan mo ito kung ikaw ay isang online store or seller, service provider o kaya na may isang influencer. Kumbinsido ka na ba na kailangan mo ng website? Punta na sa www.ojMDsolutions.org at piliin ang Build My Store. Tara na't nang matulungan ka na! Mga online sellers. Mura, mabilis at maaasahang deliver service ba ang hanap mo? Yung di ka napipila ng matagal dahil courier mismo ang pipick up ng parcel sa bahay or opisina mo? Viajeros Express Cainta Rizal Branch ang maaasahan mo. 100% serbisyong Pinoy. Guaranteed next day delivery. Hindi mo kailangan magbayad agad ng shipping fee para maipadala ang parcels mo. Pwede kang mag-offer ng cash on delivery payment sa mga customer mo. No COD fee. Hanggang 5 attempts ang pag-deliver sa customer. No RTS fee. No minimum parcel required para maging VIP partner. Real-time ang monitoring sa libreng dashboard. May magiging dedicated account manager ka pa. Ano pang hinihintay nyo? Grow your online business with Viajeros Express Cainta Rizal Branch. Kabiyahe mo sa pag-asenso. Kay Viajeros, siguradong alaga ka sa serbisyo.
Life has become fast and busy. People have become more web savvy on internet. Video is where your customer are spending time. Video marketing is the latest trend. Video marketing is getting bigger and bigger. 95% online marketers use videos. 85% visit the website after viewing the video and make purchase decisions. Video marketing can get you more click-through rate, more exposure, more social engagement, 73% more conversion lift, and 95% more brand impact. Introducing Pinoy E-Com Vids. What we do? Video ads, graphic design, motion graphics, and product shoot. Protected deals and 100% successful deals. Here's some of our testimonials. Contact us via Facebook, email, and phone messaging or phone call.
Ayan. Hi, everyone. Good evening. So I hope that you guys are excited with our guest and with their story tonight. So if this is your first time watching, so basically what we have or what we're doing is for this June interview series, we're celebrating lives, we're celebrating wins, and we're celebrating the journeys of these people who are successful with their business journey. So their business is either directly related to e-commerce, or if not, it is connected to the e-commerce industry. So why are we doing this? Of course, first of all, is to be able to inspire those who are just starting to do e-com. Second, for those who are struggling, to inspire them to keep going, that no matter what challenges, mistakes, failures they are encountering or have encountered, everything will be okay. All you have to do is just keep going and you'll be able to get back up again. Of course, be inspired by the stories of the journey of our guests because oftentimes we are blindsided by the success of people. And it's always good to know what the backstory is behind that success. Kasi minsan pag nakikita lang natin yung success ng tao, we think that it's easy, and then by the time that we start doing it and we don't become successful, madali po tayo nag-give up. But if we know the backstory of these people who are successful, and we know that it wasn't just an easy path for them, that they had to go through challenges throughout the process, then hindi tayo nadi-discourage agad. And of course, to be able to spread good vibes all throughout the month. This interview series started May, and because of the huge positive feedback that we get, that they were inspired by the stories of the guests, and that's why we decided to continue it. Not just up until June, but up until July already. Marami na po tayong guests na nakaslate for July. So, ayan. So, I hope that you guys will be inspired by our guest story tonight. So, our guest for tonight is all the way from Quezon City. So, good evening, Renz. How are you tonight?
Hi, good evening. Hi, everyone who's watching. I'm doing fine, thank you.
Ayan. Thank you so much for gracing us with your time tonight. So, medyo silent lang po ito si Renz, no? So, kumbaga parang, that's also one reason why I'm very excited with our guest list for the month of June. Since karamihan po ng guests natin for June are mga silent noddies lang.
Ay, nako,
So, ayan.
maingay ako.
Baka hindi na tayo masyado hindi tayo close, Char. But kumbaga parang I want people to get to know you more with the story that you will be sharing with us tonight. So my very first question for you, Renz, is sino ba si Renz bago ka naging business owner?
Ayan, so actually regarding dito marami makaka-relate kasi ako right now I'm already 24 years old. Tapos I just started business 1 year ago. And isa din naman ako ng kagaya ng karamihan na empleyado na nangangarap na magkaroon ng sariling oras para sa pamilya at a young age. Kasi alam niyo yun, way back when I was in college, ang course ko nga pala is nag-aaral ako sa PUP and ang tinake kong course is education, major in math. So as you can see, napakalayo niya, di ba? And yes, so and after that, nagtrabaho ako. I was an employee like 2 to 3 years ata. I'm not really sure. Pero nagtrabaho ako not as a teacher na naman. Kasi mapapansin nyo na sa buhay ko, napakalayo ng tinake kong course sa direction ko ngayon. So, when I was in college, na-realize ko talaga na I really want to be successful. I really, I want to be above the rest and something like that. So, instead na mag-take ako ng job as a teacher, I'm not degrading teacher. Teacher is very, notable job. Talaga sobrang gandang trabaho nito, napakahirap actually, but it's not really for
Right.
me. As I observe, hindi siya talaga para sa akin na based sa akin. So So, nung nagtrabaho ako, my first job is sales for like 9 months. I really make good money sa sales, ah. Pero
Mm.
it's very time consumable eh. So, alam mo yun, so sa sobrang haba ng oras mo sa trabaho mo, which is somehow as an employee, medyo malaki na yung kinikita mo kumpara sa iba, hindi pa sapat eh. Bakit? Kasi it's not all about money. 'Di ba?
Right.
Kasi you are unique eh. So, you need time to work on your dreams. Okay?
Right.
So, aside from that, syempre gusto mo yung sarili mo talaga, yung ginagawa mo talaga. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, maghahanap ako ng trabaho na 8 hours lang or 9 hours, and then afterwards, I can go and work on my dreams. And
Mm.
that's where I start. Nag-resign ako. Actually, nag-awol ako eh. Kasi ayaw ko pag-resign din ng boss ko eh. By the way, currently employees while doing e-commerce, I'm not encouraging you na maging tarantado sa trabaho nyo ngayon or what. Uh,
Mm.
this is what I learned in reading books eh. I also read books eh. Sa book ni Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, na
Mm.
despite the fact that you are dreaming for being a business owner or something like that, while you're on your job right now, do 100%. Ipakita mo sa kanila na may
Yes.
laman ka sa kumpanya, because you're not, wag mo isipin na pinapayaman mo lang yung boss mo eh. Okay? You're training yourself for your work ethic, especially kapag naging business owner ka na. Okay? So wag kang
Yes.
patamad-tamad, wag mo isipin na, hello, 8 hours lang ako nagtatrabaho or what, 'di ba? So that's what Robert Kiyosaki taught sa book niya, which is I'm applying. Kaya nung time na mag-resign na ako as sales, I'm not bragging about it, but you see, 'di ba? The more you give value, hindi ka papakawalan eh. Ayaw ako pakawalan, kaya nag-awol ako. So naghanap ako ng job na 8 to 9 hours lang, and I found out yung nagtrabaho ako sa call center. And
Mm.
as a call center siguro, nagtrabaho ako dito no more than, this is my last job before starting my own business eh. Nagtrabaho ako more than a
Mm.
year. So in call center, actually this is my biggest advantage right now in business eh. Kasi I read the book as well. Ano naman, nang tawag naman doon is How to Win Friends and Influence People ni Dale Carnegie, which is grabe. Parang that's all you need na book to deal with people. So by that time, kalagitnaan ng call center ko, nabasa ko yung book na yon, and again, ginawa ko na namang practice ang job ko. So what I learned about that book, in-apply ko sa call center, and sa call center, I learned a lot eh. How to deal with people, how to be patient, especially to mga irate customers nyo eh. Maniwala kayo sa akin
Mm.
eh. 'Di ba? Like for example, I'm gonna give you some example on how to deal with your irate customer. Okay, so first thing you
Right.
do is to agree on what he is saying. For example, pangit yung item mo or what, talagang, alam mo yun, hindi naman sa sinasabi ko sa inyo na magbenta kayo ng pangit na item and practice your customer's experience. Hindi naman sa ganun. Kasi
Mm.
no perfect business, maniwala kayo sa akin. There's a time na talagang mayroong butas yung business nyo at magkakaroon ng reklamo. But this, the most, alam nyo, yung pinaka-unsatisfied customer nyo, doon kayo matututo ng sobra sa business nyo. Maniwala kayo sa akin. Huwag nyo pupunta sa spam. Kasi, guys, to be,
Or black.
in this business right now, kasi sa e-com, guys, right now, marami ng hesitant eh. Di ba? But right now, hindi na ang goal namin yan kasi right now, kasi hindi na all about money, it's all about customer experience na. Kasi if
Yes.
you want to be here long term, kailangan maging sustainable yung business mo. So bakit mo sisirain yung
Right.
pangalan mo, di ba? So going back dun sa call center, like I've said, na marami ako natutunan like how to deal with customer, di ba? And while I'm on my call center job, actually mapilit akong tao eh. So, I'm really looking for some mentors. So,
Mm.
dito na nagsisimula yung journey ko sa e-com. So, I met
Mm.
AJ Perez, owner of Monster Wings, CEO of Monster Wings. Kasi nag-trending
Mm.
yung post niya eh. Kinulit ko
Mm.
talaga siya. Talagang kinulit ko siya na makipag-meet sa kanya. So, it happens. Nakulitan. Pero to make the story short na lang, he introduced to me e-com. Pero hindi siya yung professional for e-com. He is professional for business. And
Mm-mm.
yun. So, nung na-introduce sa akin yung e-com, in-introduce niya rin sa akin yung mga lodi ng e-com. Which is, I'm very lucky. Sobrang swerte ko kasi bakit? Sipin mo sino yung mga nanditong pinakilala sa akin. Ivan Monpunbanwa, na-meet ko na yan in
Mm.
person. And si Nico Cruz, Edward Walter sa
Edward
Facebook, ng
Walter.
CEO of Atos. 'Di ba? Ito si Nico Cruz, naging kaibigan ko siya eh. Talagang actually sa kanya ako nabili yung MacBook eh. Napakabait nitong taong 'to.
Sobrang,
So,
I would completely agree with that. Si Edward, sobrang,
yes,
very kind and very humble. Very grounded
absolutely.
person.
Sobra. As a marine to businessman, isa rin siya eh. So, that person talaga is very humble. Actually, nagkaroon din kami ng one-on-one, one-on-one, parang mastermind. I'm
Mm.
very lucky talaga kasi napakabait itong taon to. In his office, one-on-one kami nag-uusap. Sobrang bait niya talaga. Siguro nakulitan din sa akin. Pero, the bottom line here is, kasi gutom akong matuto eh.
Yes.
Gutom ako matuto na kahit anong mangyari kasi wala pa ako may offer na pera kasi nasa call center lang ako, limited lang yung job ko tapos yung mom ko may sakit pa.
Mm.
Okay?
Ah.
So, yun kaya yun lang inaano ko, free learning talaga, wala akong choice eh. Not until yun na nga habang kinakausap ko sila, nakakapulot ako ng learnings, panonood ko rin ng video ni Press ng last ride si Mr. Rudolph Ryan Perez. So, as you observe talaga, guys, as nabasa ko rin sa book kasi na as much as possible, palibutan mo yung sarili mo ng good influence. I mean, hindi naman good influence, but, kung ano
A
yung
good
gusto mo talaga
network.
maging. Yes, a good network. 'Di ba? Kasi nung time na yun, puro e-com lang nasa feed ko while I'm not even an owner of business eh. Wala na ako. Ano, ang nangyayari sa akin, nape-feed yung utak ko instead na toxic yung ma-feed sa akin, positivity yung
Yes.
nape-feed sa akin, 'di ba?
Right.
Especially Mr. Nico Cruz, si Perez, si AJ Perez, lahat ng mga yan nagpo-post ng mga motivation while you're reading that. Instead na mainggit kasi sa kanila, may inspire ka eh. So talagang na indoctrinate yung utak ko na dapat ganito ka mag-isip, na ganito ganyan. So while I'm call center, syempre may extra money din naman ako kahit papano. And I tried testing some ad, ganyan. And then nakahit ako ng first winning ko which is hindi pa masyadong profitable hanggang sa na-meet ko si Coach Randy. Hi guys, batch 4.
Ay, magka-batch ba tayo? Ano ba ako? Ay, 7 pala ako. Ano ba ako? Batch 7. Ay, hindi pala tayo magka-batch.
Hindi naman. Batch 4 ako eh.
7 na. 7.
November
ano
ako nag-start eh. Ay, November ba?
Tapos?
Yes, November. Yun yung first paid learning ko talaga actually kay Randy.
Kay Randy.
So, another lesson guys, do not settle. Alam mo yung wag niyo isipin na kapag pinagbabayad kayo ng mentor niyo, ibig sabihin ng pineperahan lang kayo or what. Sometimes kasi kaya kayo pinagbabayad para to give value sa ituturo nila. Maniwala kayo sa akin, yung mga free learnings na yan, kinabukasan papabayaan nyo yan. But if you pay for something from them, panigurado, papahalagahan mo yan. Maniwala kayo sa akin. 'Di ba? Kasi madalas may free learning. Oo, nandiyan na yan talaga. Pero yung paid course kasi minsan yung bayad mo hindi para perahan ka or what. Yun ay para ibigyan mo ng value yung matututunan mo. So, what happened to me, kasi call center nga ako, 'di ba? Ang course ni Coach Randy is alas 7. So,
ng gabi.
3 days yun eh. So, ang naman no.
Nawala yung mic mo, Renz.
Hello?
Ayan, okay na.
So, may pasok naman ako no ng alauna ng madaling araw sa call center nga eh. So, pinagpilitan ko talaga Friday to Sunday na gumising ako ng 7. Para sa akin, puyat ako noon. 7 to 11 ata yun. And then, onting oras na tulog na lang para sa
Ano
call
oras
center.
yung shift mo nun?
1 a.m. Sobrang puyat na ako noon. Pero, alam mo yun, kasi parang may apoy na sa akin na hindi mo maintindihan na na talagang napu-push akong matuto, eh. Actually, lahat naman ng mga lessons diyan iisa lang, eh. Iisa lang naman. It's really up to us on how we're gonna apply it, eh. Sometimes you just need to be grateful para lang, alam mo 'yun, para lang mag-move forward ka. Kasi yung iba diyan marami ng hinahanap, eh. Kailangan mo lang pasalamatan kung anong meron ka para bigyan mo ng halaga. Even small little things, eh.
Right.
So, by that time, sabi ko sa sarili ko, ang swerte ko, naka-work at home pa ako. Kaya talagang pinagigihan
Mm.
kong matuto sa course ni Coach Randy. And then what
Mm-mm.
happened after course, which is Monday na, Sunday pala nag-ano na ako, gumagawa na ako ng ad nun, eh, may testing na ako, which is kung ano natutunan ko
Mm.
sa course ni Coach Randy. And then Monday after that, and yung creative editing pala, hindi pa ako gano'n kagaling nun, eh. Kaya I'm very lucky din kasi yung asawa ko magaling siya mag-edit. So,
Mm.
guys, another lesson from me,
Nakatulong.
kasi ito yung mga ano, oo, kasi never mo mai-scale ang business kung mag-isa ka lang. Wag mong pagpipilitan na akin 'to lahat, okay?
Mm.
So, for the people out there na nahihirapang mag-isa, first thing you need to do is duplicate yourself. If you really want to
Right.
start a business, duplicate yourself. Para kung ano alam mo, alam din niya. Huwag kang matatakot na baka balang araw, try do rin ako nito at tayo ng sariling business or what. Good for him or her kung ganun. But kapag good intention naman yung binato mo sa ibang tao, siguro higher chance na good intention din ibato niya sa'yo. Tama? So
Yes.
so I duplicate myself sa asawa ko, and then siya yung nag-edit nung ano nun, nung creative ko, nung unang creative ko nun. And then luckily on
Mm.
our first test, ayun, nakahanap na kami ng winning item namin.
Sinerte agad upon first test.
Monday, yes, after the course of Coach Randy. Kaya ayun, first time ko makakita ng ganong kalaking sales, and siguro mga nasa ano ata yun, eh, mga nasa 20K for 1,000 ad budget,
Mm.
eh, na sales. So,
Mm-mm.
ang tubo namin doon most likely nasa 7,000 pesos in one day. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko,
Mm-mm.
mukhang iba na 'to, ah. Sige, let's try for
Pero
the
nung time
second.
na to, clear lang natin, nung time na to, you were still employed nung
Yes,
November.
yes.
Ah.
So, wala pa yung pera sa akin. Ano pa lang, digital
Mm-mm.
currency pa lang yun. So, for the second day naman, what happened, mas malaki yung sales namin, maabot na ng 30K. So, nagbilang na naman ako ng tubo kasi may side ako ng pampera, eh. Which is, sino bang hindi sa hirap ng panahon ngayon, guys,
Exactly.
pandemic, 'di ba?
Correct.
Yu Yun,
Yes.
so second day, I hit another milestone, 30K ata sales namin nun. And yung asawa ko naman, siya rin yung nagpa-pack. Tulungan talaga kami. So,
Ah.
after yun, sabi ko sa sarili ko, no matter what happens siguro, mag-resign na ako. Nag-decide na lang ako.
Mm-mm.
Kasi wala pa yung sales
Mm.
sa'kin, wala pa yung pera sa'kin. Natatakot ako na baka na ito nga pumapasok sa isip ko, eh, na baka, alam mo yun, but I'm not encouraging you na mag-resign agad, guys. Especially
Mm.
yung may mga responsibilidad sa buhay, like may anak, breadwinner, or something like that. Okay? Pero ako kasi sa side ko kasi, winning item na 'to, eh. Sabi ko na lang sa sarili ko, wala pa akong pera nun kasi nag-apply nga ako sa course ni Coach Randy. Siguro natira na lang sa'kin 5K. Nawawalan na ako ng pera sa supply kasi medyo mahal yung
Mm-mm.
COG ko or cost of goods ko, eh. So, anong nangyari,
Ah.
nangutang na talaga ako. Kasi sabi nga ng nasa book na pinagbabasa ko nga, eh, take the risk. Bakit hindi? Kasi wala namang mangyayari sa'yo kung nandiyan ka lang. Sabi ko, second day magre-resign na ako. And no matter what happens, sabi ko
Ah.
na lang sa sarili ko, gagawin ko yung sitwasyon ko na alam mo yun, gagawin ko yung sitwasyon ko na nag-fail ako is hindi ko magugustuhan yung tipong ikamamatay ko yung sitwasyon pag nag-fail ako para wala na akong choice para mag-succeed. Kasi it
Right.
drives you talaga, eh. Talagang naghahanap ka ng pupukpok sa sarili mo. While my other
Correct.
mentors, yung ginagawa nila, which is malalaki na sila, bumibili sila ng sasakyan, and yung iba naman nag-i-scale ng business without, wala na kasi silang choice kundi parang binibigyan, the only choice that they have is to succeed, eh. Isipin mo bumili ka ng sasakyan mo, isipin mo nag-scale up ka ng business mo, paano mo papasahurin yung tao kung tatamad-tamad ka, 'di ba?
Right.
So, gano'n yung ginawa ko by that time. Second day, nag-resign na ako and then nangutang na agad ako ng pera. Umabot na ng 100,000 yung inutang ko and luckily yun naman, naging ano naman, profitable naman lahat hanggang sa nag-resign na rin yung asawa ko. Kasi sabi nga daw niya, hangga't may iniisip tayong parang safety buckle kumbaga sa business, sa buhay, hindi tayo all in.
Yes.
Alam niyo, not
Correct.
committed, eh, 'di ba? Hangga't hindi ka pa nagda-dive, may choice ka pang umatras, 'di ba? So
True.
that's what happened. So by that
Anong
in
anong
that
anong trabaho ni wife before?
gano'n din, call center. Actually, nagkakilala kami sa isang kumpanya and luckily
Mm.
parehas kami naka-work at home, live-in kami ngayon.
Mm.
At yun, kaya nung time na yun siguro after 2 weeks ata, ang kapal ng mukha nga nun, eh. Kasi sabi ko lang sa kanya sabi ko kasi sa kanya, "Wag ka magre-resign, hindi pa ako sigurado. Ako muna. Takot
Mm.
na nga ako sa sarili ko, eh, sasama ka pa kaya?" Tapos
Ah,
paggising ko na lang, "Love, nag-resign na
nag-resign
ako."
na ako.
Tarantado ka.
Binigla ka na niya para wala ka nang masabi. Hindi
Kasi
ka
yung
na
prinsipulan ko na
makapag-react.
no choice, yung mga no choice yung kumbaga, pinamukha niya sa'kin. Nag-resign na siya, may choice pa ba ako, 'di ba? O sige tara, dive na tayo. But that's
Correct.
what happened,
Correct.
eh. Yun, nag-dive na nga kami so, mas iba yung work ethic namin kasi nung una fear yung nararamdaman namin, which is
Mm.
sabi naman ni Nico Cruz, natutunan ko sa kanya, if you're a business owner, talagang magiging almusal mo yung takot. Talagang
Yes.
you have two choices, eh, to be eaten or eat your fear, 'pag gano'n.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
everyday kahit sino ka pa as a business owner talagang may takot ka. Kailangan mo talagang labanan 'yan.
Yes.
So, okey pa ba yung mic ko?
Yes, yes,
Ayan.
yes.
So, afterwards, luckily kasi December yun, eh. Talagang kahit anong
Mm.
i-test namin na item, sunod-sunod yung winning item namin.
Mm.
And yun, sa after nun, kasi turo din ni Coach Randy. Actually, after mag-success ng mga winning item namin, parang kung anong sasabihin na ng mentor ko, which is si Coach Randy, sinusunod
Yes.
ko na. Okay.
Mm.
So, by December 15, stop ads na daw, pahinga na daw, ganyan-ganyan. No? So, nagpahinga na ako, nagbakasyon ako masaya kasi first time in my life nagkaroon ako ng perang ganyan-ganyan. And
Mm.
first advice ko talaga sa mga mag-i-e-com diyan, especially kapag first time yung makahawak ng pera, huwag niyong isipin panghabang buhay yan. Number 2,
Yes.
buy the necessary first. Wag kayong alam niyo yun, kasi may mga nakikita ako na bili kotse, bili cellphone, bili ng mamahaling bag just because,
Agad-agad. Bumibili
'di ba?
agad.
'Di ba? Right now, ang inuuna ko lang mga necessary. Actually yung 'yan, at PCs, working station,
Mm.
internet, tapos 'di ba just in case na may mangyari sa'min, ang baba ng expenses
Correct.
namin, 'di ba? And hindi kasi ang pangit nung nagkukumahog ka just because may babayaran kang bills, eh. Maganda yung nagtatrabaho ka just because may goals ka, 'di ba?
Yes.
Oo, tama yung pinupukpok mo yung sarili mo pero magkaiba yung direction ng dalawa, eh, 'di ba? So, yun yung nangyari, ang mababa lang yun yung advice ko sa mga alam mo na kapag ka kumita agad sa e-com kasi maniwala
Yes.
kayo talagang first shot kapag talagang nagkapera ka na, iba talagang tukso. Pero I trained
Correct.
myself na maging
That's
barat
true.
talaga.
That's so true.
So, next na, nagbakasyon kami, this is the sad part, eh, kasi 'di ba sabi ko nga kanina may sakit yung mommy ko and then yun,
Yes.
nag-ano na siya, pumanaw na siya and by
Mm.
December, hindi na siya umabot ng New Year. Pero I'm very happy kasi I took the risk na pinakita ko sa kanya na I'm chasing my dream. This is your
Yes.
son. Kayang-kaya niya
Yes.
sarili niya. And yun, talagang pinakita ko sa kanya. Kasi alam niyo yun, there's no better satisfaction than making your mom proud. Maniwala kayo sa akin. Making your parents proud.
Yes.
Grabe. Kung may galit man kayo, siguro balang araw mamahalin niyo rin yung parents niyo. Pero natural lang kasi yung galit na yun, eh.
Mm.
So, onwards puro struggle na kami niyan, 'yan. Kasi as I've read sa The Alchemist ni Paulo Coelho, may tinatawag tayong beginner's luck.
Mm.
Yun yung nangyari sa'min. May beginner's luck ako no'n. So, to deal with that, the only thing you need to do kasi may mga factor ka para maging consistent ka, para araw-araw kang lucky. Kasi may mga tao talagang hindi naniniwala sa swerte, pero the more na maging masipag ka, the more na magiging maswerte ka. Ewan ko kung paniniwalaan niyo ako sa gano'n,
Yes.
pero that's the thing, eh. And yun, so sunod-sunod yung struggle namin nun. So,
After.
talagang yes, na-disable yung ad account namin, kung ano-ano na nangyari sa'min, yung aso may aso kasi kami, nagkasakit na yung aso namin, ang dami namin kailangang bayaran talaga. So,
Mm.
sunod-sunod talaga yung kung if you're not built for struggle, so yun na nga. Most of the people kasi namatay na nanay ko, sunod-sunod pa problema ko, ang dami ko pang kailangang bayaran, dalawa na lang kami ng mag-asawa, ang dami naming kailangang wait lang, ang dami naming kailangang gawin, 'di ba? Wala kang choice kasi
Yes.
disabled ka, so kailangan mo talagang mag-work on, 'di ba?
Right.
Pero in life kasi, isa sa mga natutunan ko, alam mo yun, how you're gonna deal with negativity in life, how you're making it positive, and how you're gonna enjoy the process. Kasi guys, no matter what criteria, no matter what area you wanna try, uh, may problema dyan eh. So for example, in
Mm.
this area, e-commerce, may problema dyan talaga. And since nahihirapan ka na, there's sometimes na mapapaisip ka na you wanna quit kasi your
Correct.
brain is trained to survive eh. Gusto niya talaga na ayaw siya nahihirapan. Pero in
Right.
struggle, in negativity, in yung lahat ng mga paghihirap, doon tayo natututo, tama? Doon tayo nag-grow sa discomfort,
Right.
di ba? So, if you're thinking of quitting, like for example, in this problem you face, level of problem you face, nag-quit ka na, lumipat ka sa kabila, that level of problem, different scenario, mafe-face mo ulit yun. Maniwala ka sa akin. That's the same
Mm.
if you quit. So, if you didn't quit naman, ganito naman ang mangyayari. So, once you overcome that problem na pinaghihirap na napakahirap, there's another problem
Mm.
which is mas mahirap pa sa dating problem. Okay?
Mm.
So, parang ano 'yan eh, the more you level up, na nagle-level up din yung problem. Huwag mo isipin na kapag nag-quit ka, maiiwasan mo na yung ganitong feeling kasi you will face the same feeling if you quit. Same problem nga lang, pero ito different problem naman kasi lagi tayong may problema, okay?
Yes.
It depends on us on how we enjoy the process. Kaya ang lagi kong armas, lagi ko sinasabi sa mga nagtatanong sa akin how we can deal with problems, ganyan-ganyan, is to be grateful for everything that you have eh. 'Di
Mm.
ba? Maliit man o
Yes.
malaki. Kasi like for me, ang swerte ko talaga kasi may apartment, may bubong ako unlike sa iba talaga na talagang nagsisimula sa pinakababa, 'di ba? Ang hirap nun, hindi ko ma-imagine 'yun. Alam ko mahirap din ang sitwasyon namin ngayon. Actually, nagpahinga kami sa FB ads kasi tinutopak talaga si FB. I try another
Mm.
opportunity. So,
Mm.
ano talaga eh, alam mo 'yun, the more you're being grateful, the more na nakaka-attract ka ng blessings.
Yes.
Okay,
That's right.
so yung feeling mo rin kumbaga, umaangat, eh, gumaganda yung feeling mo. And, yung time na yun talagang willing to learn pa rin ako kasi kahit sabihin mo ng marami na akong nakuhang pera or what, marami na akong kinita,
Mm.
it doesn't mean na stop na ako sa learning kasi hindi naman ibig sabihin nun na alam mo yun, na nakuha ko na 'to, okey na, puwede na ako hindi matuto or what. Kasi once na you stop learning, that's the moment that you die. Mm.
Correct.
So, we keep on learning talaga. Kaya, by the way, thank you for watching guys. Nababasa ko yung mga comment niyo, Ma'am Melanie. And for the people that's getting inspired on my story, thank you so much. Shoutout nga pala sa favorite kong kinakainin dyan, Kimiko Zapata, yung Pakamura and Kokoro. Thank you so much. And yes, so going back, that's what happened to me sa actually yung question lang is why and kung ano ako nung bago mag-e-com, pero I think nag-overboard na ako sa mga sinabi ko.
It's okay. It's okay. So, magtatanong lang ako, no, with everything you shared. And actually, with that one question, no, ang dami ko na nakuhang golden nuggets sa'yo, no, that
Like
I
I
would want
told
to
you,
share
ma'am,
with the
Mary,
audience.
madaldal ako. Kasi alam niyo yun, habang nagsasalita
Okay.
ako dito, parang tinuturuan ko na rin yung sarili ko. It's a reminder for myself.
Yes,
Yun.
that's true. So, ang una kong tanong sa'yo, so the course that you took in college was not your choice. Tama ba?
Yes, actually, oo, parang napilitan na lang ako kasi athlete ako no. Nag-iisip ako ng course na madali. I didn't expect na yung course na yun napakahirap pala. So,
Akala natin eduk madali lang, no? Akala natin being
oo.
a teacher is easy, but it's not.
Kaya alam niyo yung saludo talaga ako sa mga teacher na to eh. Alam niyo yung kahit na ini-exploit sila ng sorry. So, yun ang gagawin back. Pero ang hirap eh. Tapos nakayanan nila. Ni-enjoy pa nga nila actually, di ba? So, that's how they enjoy the process. So, yun. Not related talaga siya.
Oo. And then you mentioned na one of the things that you mentioned as well earlier is that when dealing with customers, we have to agree with the customers, even if it's a
Ayun.
complaint. And I
Hindi ko pa pala
completely
siya na
agree.
ano. Hindi ko pa pala siya na
Found on it. Found on
yan.
it.
So, for
Agree
example,
with when customers complain, sabi mo, we need to agree with the customer. Can you
yes, do not
expound?
argue. Do not argue. Okay? So, for example, sinabi ng customer na ang pangit naman itong item na to, hindi ko nagustuhan. Bakit ganito? Akala ko ba ganito? So, first thing, kung ako ang kakausap doon, ma'am, we understand, tama nga kayo na hindi talaga nakakasatisfy kung ganito may experience ko. That's agreeing with the problem. So, ano gagawin ng customer mo na galit? Instead na maglalagay siya ng barrier para labanan kang makipag-argue, ibababa niya
Yes.
yun.
Correct.
Maniwala ka sa akin kasi natutunan ko rin yan. Lagi kong pinapaulit-ulit yun sa mga Americans na kausap ko nung nasa call center ako. And natatawa na nga lang yung asawa ko kasi lagi niya naririnig sa akin yung mga pinagbabasa ko sa libro eh. So, binababa nila yung barrier, hindi sila makikipag-argue sa'yo. So, next goal mo naman doon is with alignment of needs. Ano bang gusto niya mangyari? Ano bang gusto mo mangyari? Kailangan mo mai-align yun. So, this time, customer experience na to. So, first, hindi ka na nakipag-argue. Panigurado, good customer na to. Good customer experience na to kasi
Yes.
ang nangyayari na ito, baka siguro isagot niya, pakisamahan ka na niya eh. Tapos magsa-suggest na siya kung anong gusto niya mangyari. For example, refund or may magagawa ba tayo dito or pwede mo ba akong tulungan dito? Instead na, ano ba ito mga yan, baka mamaya mamura ka pa kapag nakikipag-away ka, di ba? So, after that agreeing, alignment of needs naman. So, what you can do and what your customer wants, 'di ba? For example, gusto niya na ba ng refund or syempre ang gusto mo naman as much as possible, less damage sa business, 'di ba?
Yes.
So first, kung kaya naman turuan mo siya kung anong pwedeng gawin sa item or something like that, most likely kakaibiganin ka niyan. So kahit may problem diyan, baka mamaya sabihin niya, okay na to, thank you for ganyan-ganyan. Pero may chances na hindi. Next naman noon is, ma'am, just provide another solution. Alignment of needs eh. So, kailangan mo mag-align. Okay? So, next naman noon siguro, ma'am, kapag bumili ka na lang ng isa pa, bibigyan kita ng bonus, ganyan-ganyan. O, naka-sales ka pa, di ba? So, organic pa yun. So, that's another.
Right.
And kapag huli na talaga, this is the most damaging for me, pero maganda naman yung balik kasi hindi niya sisirain yung business mo, refund na talaga.
Yes.
Asa kanya pa yung item. Pero that's what happened. Nag-align kayo ng needs eh. Hindi ka na nakipag-away. Basta ang first mo lang talaga, agree with the customer and then alignment of needs. Okay? So the best yun eh. Talagang perfect kung yun eh. Talagang favorite kong yun eh. Lagi sa customer service, sa trabaho ko, actually kahit sa kapitbahay ko, ginagamit ko yung mga ganung method eh. Oo, kasi actually
Siguro even with wifey, no? Agree with the wife and then align of the needs.
Alam niya yan sa sarili niya. Tapos maya after ng away, Sasabihin niya sa akin, ginagamitan mo na naman ako ng libro ah. Pero yan,
Basang-basa ka na.
hindi, pero 'di ba? Kasi normally kapag ka ano, kung sino yung the more na nakikipag-argue ka kahit napaka-validated ng mga arguments mo, hindi ka niya pakakikinggan. 'Di ba? Kahit na napakaganto na lang ng argument niya tapos ikaw ganto na, napakatama na ng argument mo,
Yes.
hindi ka na niya pakikinggan kapag nakipag-away ka. So, never argue with your customer talaga. Agree with it and alignment of needs.
Yes.
Malay mo, 'di ba? Most likely, yung ine-expect mong baka i-refund to, baka mamaya hindi na, umorder pa, 'di ba?
Mm-mm.
So, good intention talagang equals to good intention na ulit 'yun. So, 'yun.
So does that mean that agreeing with the customer is similar to customers always right?
Not really.
Mm.
Kasi, ano naman 'to, sa sales naman 'to. For example, may customer ka na na binebentahan ka kasi ano lang 'to sa customer which is always right, kasi tama naman din yun na kapag pinakinggan mo yung sinabi ko, parang ang lalabas, customer is always right. So in this case naman, for example, may customer kang binebentahan ng ah, gantong brand na sasakyan. Para for example, black truck. Tapos ang sabi ng customer mo, naku, mas maganda pa yan sa white truck. Mas maganda pa rin yung white truck, ganyan. So, first thing you're gonna do is agree with the customer. 'Di ba ang ironic, 'di ba? Nagbebenta ka ng black truck
Yes.
tapos sasabihin ng customer mo white truck mas maganda tapos agree ka. Pero this is how it goes. Para lang masabi na customer is not always right. Okay? Kasi minsan may mga abusado talaga eh. Pero this is a sales naman. So for naman first, tama ka. White truck is good kahit walang taong hihindi sa white truck. Tama ka dun, sir. Pero you may consider this black truck and then sabihin mo yung ibang feature, wag mo sisiraan yung product ng iba, sasabihin mo na may different feature na magbe-benefit siya dito sa black truck. So most probably magiging maganda yung usapan nyo. It's either close sale pero walang argument. Kasi una pa lang hinarangan ka na niya eh. Okay? So sinabi mo nga sa kanya na tama siya na ganyan-ganyan pero baka gusto niya to. Pero hindi mo sinasabi na mas better to. Baka eto lang magbe-benefit sa ganyan-ganyan, may different feature din siya, 'di ba? Huwag mo lang sisirain yung ibang product. Kasi ayaw ng customer na alam niyo ito eh, customer is not always right but make them feel right. Hayaan mo sila mag-feeling. This is the bad side eh. Hayaan mo sila mag-feeling. 'Di ba? Kasi once na makontrol mo na yung conversation, you're the one who's gonna lead kung anong resulta gusto mo. 'Di ba? Not unlike dun sa mga na hindi pa control yung conversation, most probably niyan ikaw ang kokontrolin ng customer. 'Di ba?
Right.
So yun. Make them feel right na lang.
Yes. So parang kaya yun nga yung kumbaga parang that's why it's important to as soon as the complaint is given, yun nga, parang sabi mo, huwag ka nang makipag-battle, agree with it, and then kumbaga parang just for them to also voice out their sentiments. Kasi tama nga naman, di ba? Minsan it's just a sentiment. And then from that sentiment, you align their needs, di ba?
Yes.
Kumbaga parang doon kaya nga align eh, di ba? Kumbaga align, meaning meeting eye to eye, not necessarily giving them what they want, but align what they need.
Yes,
Yan,
kasi yung
very
goal
nice.
to have less damage to your company. Kaya kailangan talaga ng alignment.
Right. And then I like the fact that you shared na, I mean, the time nung hindi ka pa nagbabayad for a course, and the time that you didn't have as much money to spend, na you took the risk of asking people about e-commerce, diba? I think that is one of the biggest problems that newbies have, or those people who are, parang they're scared of reaching out, diba? I mean, it's good to do self-study, no?
Yes.
Diba may mga tao kasi na ganyan na if they don't have the funds, they don't like asking questions, but they will do a self-research, a self-study. I mean, there are people like that. However, it's always good kasi minsan yung mga lodis, di ba, mga binanggit mo na tao, yan, si AJ Perez. So, si AJ not more on e-com, more on just business talaga. Edward Walter, di ba, kilalang kilala. Tapos you also mentioned Rudolph. Before, ito yung mga bago kay Randy, nung bago ka nag-enroll sa course niya. But, di ba, just by having the courage to ask people for advice, may mga tao talaga na even if sobrang kilala na sila sa industriya, they will take the time to meet with you and talk to you about e-commerce, di ba? Parang yung
Yes.
shinare mo yung kay Edward, pumunta ka pa sa office nila, di ba? And
Pero learn how to gauge their patience din kasi busy ang mga tao na yan eh.
Correct.
Kung alam mo mabait, minsan talaga sinasagad ko. Pero alam mo yun, like for example, ayoko na magsalita but there's one mentor aside from sa mga sinabi ko na alam mo yun, hindi ko pwedeng ilabas yung gantong kulit sa Nico at ilabas ko yung kulit niya ilabas ko yung kulit ko din dun sa kanya. Kasi magagalit na yun eh. You learn how to gauge din as well. Nakakatakot talaga mag-reach out sometimes but it's also a skill that we need to learn eh kasi no man is an island. Guys, you need to help. You need some help talaga.
Correct. Kumaga parang there's no harm in trying, 'di ba? Parang
Yes.
sabi nga ni Renz, it's you just also need to gauge the person, 'di ba? Medyo mababasa mo naman sila. But of course, we need to understand that these people are also very busy because they're also running their business. And other than that, they're also doing different things. But there would always be people who would spend time kasi may mga tao na natutuwa. I mean, despite their busy schedule,
Yes, that's
parang
it.
they're also very, parang natutuwa ba sila na may ganitong tao na has the courage, has the fire to learn,
Yes.
open about saying na pasensya na po, wala pa po kasi akong budget pero gustong-gusto ko po talagang matuto. There would be people who would, exert their time and effort to spend with you also. So walang
Absolutely.
masamang magtanong. Kumbaga parang try lang, walang masama naman.
Kasi alam niyo yun, yung beginner pa lang ako, which is hindi pa naman ako expert eh. Pero nung kakasimula ko pa lang, ayun yung lagi ko nakukuhang feedback sa kanila na tuwang-tuwa sila sa sa persistence ko, sa ko, na willing silang matuto. And sabi nga ni Nico sa akin nung time na nagsa-share na ako ng results sa kanya na kasi parang gusto ko siyang bigyan ng something eh. Tapos ang sabi niya na lang sa akin, actually yan si Brian Jameson ng kinulit ko rin yan eh. Masaya yan sila. Parang I'm just happy na nakikita ka successful or something like that. Kasi gaya nga na sinabi ko, not everything is about money. Parang ang feel ko, ang nararamdaman nila, hindi ko sa pinapangunahan sila is fulfillment for themselves. So, panigurado si Coach Randy, matabang-mataba na puso niyan kasi marami na payaman na tao yan. So, that's what, it's not all about money talaga. And makakwento ko lang din regarding dun sa mga mentorship or something like that. Siguro I've already spent like 60,000 already sa mga courses pa lang. Hindi ako nang hinayang dun kasi, alam mo yun?
You shouldn't be. Lalo na kung talagang legit naman yung tao, no? And like also a student of, I'm also a student of Randy. Kumbaga parang, as for I mentioned during the live earlier with Chris, ako dadalawa lang ang Facebook ads meant. Dadalawang Pinoy lang ang nagbayad ako ng course. Kung technically kay Chris hindi ako nagbayad kasi magkaibigan na kami before pa. Pero yan si Randy. And kumbaga parang the time that I attended Randy's training, parang uma-attend lang din ako ng training ni Cristo rin. Kasi parehong-pareho sila ng style na based on personal experience. And ang gusto ko rin kay Randy, not just with his students, no, but even with his group, di ba? Na kumbaga parang he would really exert an effort and time to teach additional methods, provide, free learning. But yun nga, kumbaga parang don't test, parang sabi nga ni Renz, di ba? Huwag tayong manghinayang kung kailangan nating magbayad. Because guys, we're not just paying for knowledge eh. We're actually paying for the experience of the coach, of the
Which
mentor.
is ang
So, parang
mura.
exactly, di ba? Parang say for example, si Randy, if I can recall based on my interview with him, I think he started, talaga nag-start siya ng e-com, I think it's not 2018, 2019. But imagine sa small amount of money, you're basically paying his years of experience and
Mm.
nakatanggal na dun yung mistakes na
Mistakes.
nagawa niya. Kasi
Ipapago
hindi na niya
talaga.
ituturo yun eh. 'Di ba? Kumbaga parang sasabihin na niya
Mm.
na, okay, do not do this because hindi ito yung tama, ito lang. Parang yun nga yung, 'di ba, yung
Mm.
sinasabi nga natin yung kanina during the live with Chris na that's the advantage of getting a mentor. It's because yung mga, parang ma-fast pace yung learning process mo since yung mga bagay na hindi na, yung naging mistake na nila, hindi mo na pagdadaanan yun. Kasi masasabi na nila sa'yo na hindi mo na yun kailangan gawin since napagdaanan na nila. And yun din yung sabi ko na ito din naman, kasi, I mean, I have nothing against, other coaches or other mentors, pero kasi merong iba, bago pa lang din sila, but it just so happened that they became successful. And then their next path is, instead of scaling their business, their next path is teaching other people na. I mean, ayun nga, I have nothing against them, pero iba yung ang mentor na tuturuan mo has years of experience
True.
since ang dami na nilang napagdaanan. Kumbaga yun yan, do not just pay based on knowledge, pay the person's experience.
Yes,
So,
tama yun. Yes.
yun. And then, yung sabi mo na duplicate yourself, yes, very important. And I think on your end, you're very fortunate because your partner or your girlfriend, kumbaga parang naging same minded kayo pagdating sa business. So I think, parang there was a reason for you to get to know each other in the same company that you work. Tapos I think pareho kayo ng risk. Yung risk nyo sa life is almost the same. Since sabi mo nga, di ba, noong una she wanted to resign, pero sabi mo, wag muna, ako lang muna, ganyan-ganyan. Tapos binigla ka na lang niya. Na nag-resign na lang din siya at wala ka nang nagawa. So, kumbaga parang,
Totoo.
di ba, parang we always say na, in this industry, we cannot do this alone. It's always good to have a network. And you are fortunate because your life partner is your number one network into business. So, kumbaga
Yes.
talagang may katulong ka agad. And
Yes.
another thing, yun nga, parang limit your spending, di ba? That is so true, di ba? Yung mga, lalo na yung mga bago sa e-com, tapos nakahanap ng winning, tapos biglang bulto-bulto ng pera, ang pasok ng remittance every week. Sabihin na natin every week ang remittance. Minsan, yun nga, hindi nagpa-factor in or hindi mo na iniisip na, sige, mag-ipon lang muna ng pera bago gumastos. Ang nagiging tendency, minsan unang remittance pa lang gastos na. Ang iniisip agad, ano nang bibilhin ko? 'Di ba?
True.
Yun na nasa isip eh. Instead na, okay, ito na yung nag-generate ko na pera, how can I improve my ads para magtuloy-tuloy yung magandang pasok ng pera? Ang iniisip na, okay, papasok yung remittance ng Friday, anong bibilihin ko? So, parang nagre-reward agad ng sarili. And sabi mo nga, diba, good thing that the time that you were, kumbaga, you are fortunate because sabi mo nga, nagkaroon ng beginner's luck for you, diba? Kasi, yun nga yung sinasabi ko eh. When people ask me, or when students ask me na, like sa e-com, how fast can you experience the ROI? Or kunyari, if I do consultation calls for my potential dropshipping clients, hindi nawawala yung question na, ilang months po? Or parang gano'n po katagal bago ako maka-experience ng ROI? And I always tell them na, do not even think of the ROI yet. Parang give yourself time to learn. And usually for beginners, I always tell them na, give yourself 3 months. Expect na sa 3 months na yan, wala kang winning. Kumbaga parang during that 3 months, you're just experimenting and learning the process. If makahanap ka ng winning within that time, then good for you. But if not, it's normal. Kumbaga parang that's the average time frame na you give yourself time to study and all. Though sabi mo nga sa'yo, nagkataon na, unang product, winning agad. So, really
Mm.
good, di ba? But since you had the mindset na limit the spending, since dumating yung time na sabi mo nga, biglang after nun, biglang sunod-sunod naman na challenges, you didn't experience problems much when it comes to the expenses that you had kasi from the beginning,
Buhay na buhay
kinontrol mo na
kami.
siya. Right?
Actually,
So, na,
computed ko na yung 2 years of expenses eh. So, buhay na buhay
mm,
kami kasi mababa lang expenses talaga namin. So, we really don't need to
right.
worry. Actually, kung gusto namin magbakasyon, pwede pa eh. Pero pinili na lang namin
Mm.
magtrabaho dun. Ayun.
That's good.
So,
Kasi actually, yung iba din recommend na parang at least para mag-ipon ka muna for at least 1 or 2 years when you're starting the business bago ka mag-splurge into,
mm,
yun nga, kumbaga parang yung magbibili ka na ng mga not necessary, parang not needs naman, more on wants. Kasi di ba minsan gano'n naman, there's a difference between needs and there's a difference between wants. Pero yung
Kaya
iba
nga
nga kasi,
sabi
di
ni
ba,
Warren eh.
unang
True.
remittance pa lang wants na agad ang binibili.
True.
Hindi yung
Tama yun.
mapansin.
Kaya sabi ni Warren Buffett nun sa ano niya, if you buy something that you don't need, you will sell something that you need balang araw. So, yun yung mga
Mm.
advice niya para matauhan tayong lahat. So, I just follow that advice as well. Necessary expenses lang. And yes, isa pa kasi doon kaya nagtitipid ako doon sa expenses na yun kasi mataas ako magpasahod sa VA ko. So,
Mm.
para sa akin kasi it's an investment eh. Kasi kung ako magiging VA
Yes.
para sa sarili kong kumpanya, will I stay with this salary? 'Di ba? Wag niyo silang
Correct.
pipirin kasi they are the reason bakit nabawasan ng trabaho mo, bakit ano yung business mo. They are really big asset, trust me. Talagang napaka-importante nila.
Yes.
Kaya itrato niyo sila. Talagang minamahal ko yung mga empleyado na mga employees. Talagang alam niyo yun, importante kayo sa akin. Papakainin ko pa kayo pag nandito kayo sa bahay. Talagang pamilya turing ko sa kanila kahit di ko sa kanila sinasabi, pinaparamdam ko sa kanila.
Mm.
Actually,
Mm.
pinupunta ko pa nga minsan sa bahay nila yung mga naka-work at home na ako na employee. So, parang
Mm.
pinaparamdam mo lang sa kanila na you really matter, hindi yung pinapayaman mo lang ako. Ito pa sahod mo, 'di ba? Nag-e-enjoy sila. Actually, mayroon nga akong nag-feedback sa akin employee because of my method na pagtatrato sa kanila.
Mm.
Sabi niya, pre, gustong-gusto ko talaga. Pre nga tawagan niya sa amin eh. Pre, gustong-gusto ko
Mm.
talaga 'tong trabahong 'to. Kumikita pa
Mm.
ako, nakakatuwa. Yun yung lagi niyang feedback niya sa akin. So, isa din yun sa mga dahilan ba't tipid ako sa mga expenses ko kasi medyo malaki nga yung sahod ng employees ko. Like for example, sa VA ko, ang ano ko sa kanya, naka-minimum siya, ₱500. And
Mm.
ano pa siya, by commission siya per sale. So sometimes kapag naka 50 sales pa siya, another ₱500, 1,000 a day yun. Ang pinakamataas nga
Mm.
yata nakuha sa akin 1,500 eh, tapos nung December binigyan ko pa siya ng bonus. Ang nangyari
Mm.
nun, hindi ako na-ano sa gastos eh, pero mas lumakas pa yung sales ko kasi bakit? Kasi yung mismong VA na kahit hindi mo alam, yung mismong VA na yung gumagawa ng paraan para kumita ka.
Yes.
Para kumita yung business mo. Sila yung gumagawa ng techniques, kasi
Yes.
maganda trato mo sa kanila, hindi yung binibigyan mo lang sila
Yes.
ng pera, gawin mo 'to, 'di ba? So,
Correct.
sila yung minsan nga mas magaling na sa'kin yung VA ko, eh. Ako na may customer service experience, ang galing niya na, eh.
Ah.
So,
Ah.
oo. So, nakakatuwa na may mga ganito siyang techniques or ano, paano yung customer and kung ano man yung mga secrets ko, talagang tagulang. Nakakatuwa yung mga gano'n. Hindi ko naman hiningi sa kanya pero binibigyan nila ako ng times 10 sa company. So, yun ang dahilan din kung ba't tipid ako sa expenses ko. And by the way, guys, sa sobrang kulit ko, let me just share with you, nakapunta na rin ako sa bahay ni Coach Randy sa Pampanga.
I think gano'n naman talaga, no? I mean, if you're really eager to learn, diba, nothing will stop you from doing what you can
Mm.
um, to gain additional knowledge. Kasi diba, yan, lalo na yan si Randy. I mean, very busy person, diba? Kumbaga
Hindi
parang,
nakalusot sa kulitan
I
ko yan.
mean, anong tawag dito? He would reply with messenger messages as often as he can. But, diba, imagine ilan na naging student ni Randy. May group pa si Randy. Meron pa siyang binibuild na brand. So, just imagine how many messages he gets. So, iba na
True.
rin yung, okay, busy ka sa messenger, dalawin kita sa bahay. So, mas ano pa, mas intimate pa yung conversation kasi face
Hindi,
to
one of the
face.
reason kasi kaya ako pumunta sa kanila kasi that's the time na nag-i-struggle kami talaga. So,
Mm.
nahirapan na rin kami sa mga winning items noon. So, talagang ano, hindi naman nakaset yung mindset ko na kapagka may nahihirapan ka na, maghanap ka ng matatakbuhan, hindi naman sa gano'n. Hindi naman sa gano'n 'yun.
Mm.
Pero just to give to get some advice, isa sa
Right.
mga masuwerte ko na ano nun kasi ang usapan din namin ni Coach Randy nun after namin mag-usap nung pag-uwi ko, may dala na akong 200,000. Hindi ko naman ibig sabihin na ninakawan ko siya, but, after ng mga advices niya sa'kin, after a month siguro nagkaroon na kami ng 200,000, 'di ba?
Yes.
So, nung time na yun kasi talagang yun yung moment na nag-struggle kami and kinausap ko na rin si Nico Cruz. Advice lang, hindi yun manghihingi ako ng tulong. And kay Nico
Mm.
naman, ang turo niya naman sa akin is, I just want to share this as well kasi alam niyo yun, masyado na akong maswerte na na-meet ko sila at in-advise nila sa akin yung mga ganitong
Yes.
bagay and I want to share how fortunate I am para para naman marinig niyo. Ang advice niya naman nun, first kasi ang hiningi ko sa kanya advice nun regarding sa how to deal with struggles, with, negativity, hirap ng buhay, ganyan-ganyan. Okay, so nangyari yun. So ang advice niya sa'kin kasi nun, parang nasa bangka ka lang sa simula, eh. And, since you're a business person, you must have a goal, 'di ba? So
Mm.
para sa bangka, ang goal mo is ang kabilang isla, tama? And habang sumasagwan kayo, there will be a struggle as well. Waves, bagyo, putas sa bangka. Since maliit pa lang yun, maliit ang problema. Dito na pumapasok yung the more na pinapaganda mo yung barko mo, the more na nagle-level up yung problem mo. Okay? So, pagpunta mo sa kabilang isla, gusto mo mag-upgrade ng buhay mo or ng ano mo, na-reach mo na yung goal mo, nalampasan mo yung mga problema, mag-a-upgrade ka, parang papalakihin mo na yung barko mo. So, the more na mas malaki ang barko, hindi lang normal normal na problema ang haharapin mo. Magkakaroon na ng problema sa
Yes.
makina, problema sa tao. Okay? So, good thing din kasi tinuro niya rin sa akin, piliin mo yung taong gusto mo makasama sa barko. Okay? So,
Mm.
the more na nagle-level up ka rin, the more na nagle-level up din yung problem. Yun yung kaya
Yes.
nung ano na yun, tinibayan ko na lang din yung loob ko na sabi ko malampasan ko lang 'to, okey next problem ulit maggo-grow talaga ako. And then eto naman si Mr. AJ Perez, ito yung para sa'kin parang pinaka-expert pagdating sa mga ano, sa negative experience, eh. Kasi bakit?
Mm.
Eto yung tao na mag-a-advice sa'yo na i-disregard mo yung emotion mo. Which is not
Mm.
normal sa tao. Pero if a normal person accept that advice, either magagalit siya or hindi niya tatanggapin yung advice. Kasi bakit? Una, grabe 'to, eh. Ah, for example nagkaroon ka ng problema and then siyempre kapag nagkaproblema ka or namatayan ka or something like that, isipin mo, panghihinaan ka ng loob, eh, 'di ba?
Mm.
But in his advice, kung namatayan ka, after that, move forward, trabaho. Kasi bakit?
Yes.
Kapag umiyak ka ba diyan, mabubuhay ulit siya. Pero 'pag nagtrabaho kapag inabot mo yung goal mo, 'di ba nag-progress ka? Sa tingin mo ba tatanggapin ng normal na tao yun? Kapag kinausap mo yun, nakaka-demotivate, pero 'pag inisip mo mabuti, may laman, eh, may
Correct.
meaning kung bakit siya nandiyan sa
Right.
puwesto niya, eh, 'di ba?
Right.
Kaya nga dun ko rin natutunan sa kanya na enjoy the process talaga. So kung
Right.
hiniwalayan ka man ng ano mo, ng ka-partner mo or
Yes.
niloko ka, instead na iiyak-iyak ka diyan or lunurin mo sarili mo sa kalungkutan, why don't you just strive to your goal instead? Eh, kung
Correct.
umiyak ka ba, babalik ba siya? Kung magda-drama ka ba diyan,
Right.
babalik ba siya? 'Di ba? So, disregard the negative experience talaga, negative
Yes.
emotion talaga and strive to your goal. Hindi siya advisable ka sa karamihan pero that's the hard truth, eh, 'di ba?
It's a
Kasi
fact. It's a
it's a fact
fact.
talaga, eh. Wala
Di ba
talagang ano
parang
kasi
sabi,
guys,
if you're in business, you cannot be too emotional.
yes, true,
Totoo
that's true.
yun. Totoo yun.
And one thing guys, yung pangarap mo, walang pakialam sa'yo kung ano nararamdaman mo. Maniwala ka sa'kin,
Yes.
what your dream care is your results, wala ng iba. Kung
Yes.
umiiyak ka diyan or nagdadrama ka diyan, wala sa'yong pake yan. Yung
Yes.
bahala kung sino magde-develop ng result, siya makakatanggap ng pangarap niya. Yun.
Yes, that's right. Kasi kumbaga parang iba, kumbaga 'di ba, iba ang negosyo, iba ang pagiging employee, iba ang personal life. Kumbaga parang personal life is complicated already, 'di ba? Business life is complicated as well. And if you combine both, 'di ba?
True.
Imagine the complications. So kailangan talaga laging
True.
merong, thin line when it comes to your emotions when dealing with your business.
Mm.
Kumbaga parang very iba yung mind, heart and soul na kailangan natin sa negosyo, especially if you are the business owner. So kumbaga parang uh, of course it's understandable, 'di ba? I mean, you lost your mom and kumbaga parang she played a big factor with your dreams, and sabi mo nga kanina na at least you're fortunate na before she passed, na umpisahan mo na yung pangarap mo sa pagnenegosyo, and at least nakita niya yung aspect or yung part na yon. And of
Mm.
course, I mean, who wants to lose their parent, diba? That's a very hard thing. And kumbaga,
Absolutely.
it so happened in your case na you were lucky that you had a beginner's luck when you started the business. However, November lang nag-start si business, naging maganda ang result, pero si mommy nawala na ng December. So, kumbaga parang
Mm.
biglang, ano ba, di ba? Everything so good, and then I lost you. So, parang, di ba, kumbaga parang, mahirap talaga. It's really hard. And of course, we're all humans, di ba? I mean, of course, one, it's not easy to lose a parent, and and you were, kumbaga parang you were still at the beginning of running the business, no? So, but I
Mm.
completely agree with what AJ said na it might be, parang it's a hard fact, but it is a fact. Parang I remember before nung sa call center pa ako. Call center din ako before.
Wow!
And I had
'Di ba ang dami mong
call center
matututunan
ako
sa
for
call center?
12 years. 12 years naman
Hmm.
ako na call center. And
Wow,
nung
ang
time na
haba.
supervisor pa lang ako, I had an agent na nabuntis niya yung girlfriend niya. And namomroblema siya kasi bata pa sila. Tapos siya, parang yung dad niya na nasa States, parang pinetition siya to leave. So parang yun yung mga dilemma niya, nabuntis yung girlfriend niya, tapos nakapetition siya sa States, ganyan. Tapos hindi nila alam paano nila sasabihin sa parents, kasi nga bata pa sila. Hindi siya pumapasok kasi ang rason niya, gusto lang daw niya matulog ng matulog. Kasi pag natutulog
Mm.
daw siya, nawawala yung, parang di na naisip yung problem niya. And I remember, parang doon sinabi mo yung kay AJ, yung sinabi ni AJ, I remember, parang sabi ko sa kanya, okay, so kung pagkat natulog, hindi ka pumasok, tapos natutulog ka lang na natutulog, pagkagising mo ba, wala ba yung problema mo? Sabi niya,
Exactly,
nandun
nandiyan
pa
pa rin.
din, sabi niya. Sabi ko, exactly. Tapos, namomroblema ka na sa issue mo now, hindi ka pumapasok. So, hindi mo ba dinadagdagan yung problema mo? Kasi ngayon, dahil sa hindi ka pumapasok, magkakaproblema ka ngayon sa employment. Kasi, hindi ka pumapasok, tapos minsan ang problema pa nun, hindi siya nagsasabi. Yung hindi na pumapasok,
Hmm.
parang gano'n. Tapos parang sabi ko sa kanya na, so mamili ka, isa lang ang problema mo o dalawa?
Kung
Parang,
dadagdagan niya pa, 'di ba? Instead of facing the
parang kaya,
problem.
and totoo yun, na kumbaga parang, it's a hard fact, it's a hard truth, but when you deal with business and you're experiencing personal issues, kailangan mo talaga siyang i-segregate because it will
Mm.
not work and it will not blend together. Ayan.
True.
So bago tayo mag-fast talk, Renz, my last question for you would be, based on your experience, what would you say are the top 3 skills needed to be a successful business owner?
For me, I'm not yet successful para sa akin kasi hindi ko pa na-achieve goal ko, but for me, yung mga pinanghahawakan ko is number one is persistence. Never give up ng mga
Mm.
bagay na alam naman natin mahirap ang buhay, and then number two is a person that is being grateful, that is a skill as well, yung pagiging grateful.
Yes.
Okay? Number 3 is communication skills. So that's hindi naman sa purely maging psychological something or so or so, but kapag meron kang communication skill, marunong kang makisama, how to deal with person, kapitbahay or
Right.
sa sa employee mo kasi once you are an entrepreneur, hindi na to all about you eh. It's all about how you manage people, how you encourage people kasi mga tao 'yan, hindi yan mga robot. So that's the skill that
Correct.
para sa akin yun yung kasi they're the one who's gonna build your business and not you. Huwag mo saluin lahat.
Right.
So, communication skill is really important para sa akin. So, being grateful, persistence, and communication skill.
Yes, and you should always be thankful of even the smallest things, diba?
Yes.
Parang,
Mm-mm.
I forgot who mentioned it to me, but kumbaga parang, diba, if we're full of blessings, and hindi tayo nagpapasalamat sa mga blessings na natatanggap natin, hindi tayo nagkakaroon ng room for additional blessings. Kasi hindi mo, kumbaga parang giving thanks or being grateful is parang medyo nilalabas mo sa sistema mo yung blessing kasi pinapasalamatan mo siya. So,
You're giving importance on what you are receiving. Nalalagang
Exactly.
papahalaga mo yung natatanggap mo. Kaya anong nangyayari, nagkakaroon ka pa ng kasi since pinapahalaga mo to, may dumadating pa sa yung bago kasi alam ng universe, alam ko malalim na to guys.
Yes.
Alam ng
Yes,
universe
but it's
and
true.
nag-vibrate
That's
sa
true.
universe
That's true.
na ikaw isang tao, since na pinapahalaga mo to, dapat sa'yo to kasi ikaw magbibigay importansya dito. Alam ng universe kung ano iniisip mo. Yun lang yun.
Yes. That's true. So, kumbaga parang if you want to receive more blessings, be grateful of what you receive so that
True.
your system will have room for additional blessings, diba? Parang, ano ba yun? Kalimutan ko tuloy yung line. Ganun lang siya. So if you want to receive more blessings, be grateful of what you are already receiving. Unless maging grateful ka sa mga blessings na nare-receive mo, hindi ka madadagdagan ng additional blessings kasi hindi mo siya nilalabas. Hindi mo siya nasa-spread out. So it's very important to May follow-up question lang from an audience. Any books that you recommend? May binanggit ka kanina ng dalawa. Anything else that you would want to recommend?
Actually, marami. Pero life-changing book sa akin is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And ayun ulitin ko, Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Actually, nandito yun. Wait lang Hindi ako promoter pero nasa likod ko lang siya. Yan. So, parang ito na yung mga ginagawang Bible ng mga business person like yung may-ari ng push na si shout out Mr. JC Ambrosio, idol. Galing mo talaga. So, nakausap ko rin yan. Nakapunta na sa office niya, napakaganda. Wala akong masabi. And aside from that, siguro sa mga non-fiction books, isa pa, yung kay Dale Carnegie na How to Win Friends and Influence People. Mukhang lang yung title pero grabing impact nun. Minsan yun lang yung kailangan mong book, enough na yun. Tsaka ito pang isa, fiction book naman, actually maganda rin to. Nasa likod ko lang. Ito, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's all about a fable about following your dream naman. So yun yung mga So kung gusto niyo naman the hard truth, last na to. Asan na ba yun? Wala ata. Wait lang Yung subtle art na saan? Kulay orange. Yung nakatago. Yung subtle art of not giving a fuck ni Mark Mason. Yung kulay orange. Yun. Kung gusto niyo naman the hard truth, kung sino ka man malalaman mo talaga na ito ang katotohanan, that's the book that I really recommend. Napakaganda ng mga books na yun. So, it will transform you sabihin man nating pero the more you read books talaga, the more na nag-a-align ka sa direction sa papunta sa pangarap mo. So, yun, good luck sa mga nakikinig and hoping mabasa nyo rin yung libro para let's make the world a better place, di ba? Ayaw naman natin ng mga toxics, di ba?
Oo. So, kumbaga parang what you're saying as well is, and with what you do, kumbaga parang being a business owner is not just about learning the technicalities, like say for example, like how to run a business or how to do ads, so on and so forth. But part of it is also self-development by books that you read, diba? Since
Mm.
those are things that can motivate you.
And let me share you something pala na naalala ko. Thank you for that, Ma'am Mary. Regarding dito sa sinabi sa akin ng CEO ng Atos na si Nico Cruz.
Mm,
Sabi nga niya talaga kasi especially in e-com, uh, hindi mo kailangan maging expert sa ads. I'm not disregarding people na nagpapa-course para sa ads or what. Pero hindi ko sinasabing hindi importante 'yun. Okay? Hindi parang tinatawag lang tong ano golden circle ni Simon Sinek. Kung
mm,
aware kayo doon na may tatlong circle nasa loob doon nakasulat why, sa pangalawang circle nakasulat how, nakasulat sa pangatlong circle is what. Okay? So, in starting a business, parang ganito daw 'yun eh. Ang advice sa akin ni Nico Cruz, what's important is your direction. Saan ka papunta? Kasi everything will
mm,
follow eh. So, panoorin nyo rin si Simon Sinek, guys, regarding the Golden Circle. Makikita nyo rin kung how he think about his business. For example,
mm.
sa Apple, kaya mo na nga yun, Papa. I just leave it out there para sa inyo, para panoorin, for you to make it, interested din. Pero yun na nga, give importance on your why, kung bakit mo ginagawa yung mga bagay-bagay, and everything will follow. Yun na yun. So, according sa
Mm.
kay Nico Cruz nga, na advice niya, what's really, oo, ads is important, technicalities, yes, oo. Pero hindi siya yung kailangan mo talagang pagpaguran or ibuhos yung oras mo. What's really important, the most important actually is yung direction mo or what we call why you're
Yes.
doing it o yung goal mo.
Yes.
Yun yun.
Kumbaga, yun nga, kumbaga parang parang there are different parts, no? And
Mm-mm.
knowing the ads and knowing the technicalities is just part of it. And then there's still other things that can be done. Mention ka lang, yes, Antonio, di ba? Hindi masosolve ang isang problema kung magdadagdag ka lang ng problema. Di ba?
True.
So, kailangan let's diba? Ayan. Thank you for that, Renz. Ayan. So now, we're gonna do our fast talk. Teka lang. Ano ka lang ang ating timer. Share screen. Share ko lang yung timer natin. Ayan. So again, in a 3-minute time frame, I'm gonna ask you random questions. And then, again, there's no right or wrong answer. And you don't need to explain your answer din. Kumbaga parang kung ano lang yung una mong maisip na sagot dun sa question, yun na yung kumbaga the more questions that you answer, the better. Ayan. Are you ready, Renz?
Okay, game.
Okay, go. My first question is, ano yung pangarap mo na gusto mo paglaki mo nung bata ka?
Gusto ko maging milyonaryo.
Milyonaryo. What do you like to do in your free time?
Playing what I'm addicted to.
Which one? What game?
Dota 2.
Dota. Are you more of an indoor or an outdoor person?
Outdoor.
Outdoor. Who is the most fascinating person you've met?
Nico Cruz.
Okay, next. What was the last book you read?
The Alchemist.
What pets do you have?
Dog. Di ko alam kung
What's
dog.
your favorite? Di ko alam kung dog. What's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Hindi ako uminom eh.
Are you a morning person or a night person?
Morning.
How many siblings do you have?
Isa.
Huh?
Isa. One.
One. If you could disinvent one thing, what would it be?
What do you mean by disinvent? Sorry, hindi mahaba yung vocabulary.
Kunyari, yung mga bagay na na-invento na, ano yung gusto mong dapat hindi na-invento?
I can't think of it yet eh.
Oh, sige, that's
Siguro
fine.
Facebook.
What would
siguro
be
social media.
Social media. What would be the most amazing adventure to go to?
When I was in sales, traveling all over the Philippines for my customer.
Nice. What country would you want to visit?
Japan.
Are you usually early or late?
Sometimes early, sometimes late, pero most likely early.
What- What's your dream car?
Ferrari, Dodge, Ford Raptor. It depends kung sino maunang sports car.
What's the best thing that happened to you last week?
Best thing happened to me last week. Siguro we learn about new things. I cannot share it yet.
What's the most interesting piece of art you've seen, if any?
There's a lot I cannot mention in this small amount of time.
What's the most relaxing place you've ever been to?
Basta mahangin at tahimik like beach. Um, Siguro Cavite dun sa malaking puno.
Nice. Do you still play sports?
Yes.
What sport?
Basketball.
Nice. When was the last time you climbed the tree?
When I was elementary days.
Ang tagal na. Last question.
Tagal.
What is the most annoying habit that other people have?
Annoying habit.
That other
Yung mga
people have.
annoying habit. Ang hirap naman isipin ng annoying habit na yan. Siguro ano na lang, parang wala silang pake sa actions nila. Yun na lang.
Ayan. Thank you, Renz, for gracing us with your time today. I mean, even I learned a lot from you, and thank you for letting us get to know you on a personal level.
Thank
And I
you
do hope
din.
that our viewers were inspired by your story, and with your positive outlook in life. So, ayan guys, I hope that you guys learned from Renz today. So tomorrow again, we'll meet at 8 o'clock. Our guest for tomorrow is Trixie Tagorda. So she's going to be our guest tomorrow. Again, Renz, thank you so much for your inspiring story. And I do hope na
Thank you din.
mas marami ka pang, with kumbaga parang I think one of the things that's really good with you is that you're really grateful with ayan, parang maingay yung background. Ayan, you're grateful with the people who has helped you and inspired you when it comes to knowledge. And I do hope that yan, ipagpatuloy mo lang and hopefully in the future, meron ka ding Renz na matulungan na, yung someone like you na talagang masigasig magtanong sa mga coach, sa mga tao na bihasa na sa industriya. So thank you so much for your time. And
Thank
again,
you.
guys, stay home, stay safe, guys. COVID is real. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again, Renz. Thank you so
Thank
much. Enjoy the
you.
rest of the evening, guys.
You too. Thank
Goodbye.
you. Enjoy. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.